For some reason, I'm not able to zoom in, and I'm trying to figure that out. So that's why I exited and started back up. All right, still having trouble zooming in for some reason. I'm not sure if YouTube changed something since last I've done this, but I can't zoom in at all. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully you can see it. I think from your side you can actually zoom in yourself. So I'll just keep this the way it is for now. All right, I got unmute again. I was talking to the W&J coach that you know from high school. All right, hopefully the signal's good. The cell signal looks better, and it's actually brighter in here than it's been in previous years when we've been here for high school. So hopefully the signal's good. It's not too choppy, and everyone can see it well. But I'll rewatch it after this. It's super clear on my side, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes the signal's not always great when it's streaming. All right, I don't know many of the kids or their numbers, so I'm going to try to give you some play-by-play. But it looks like starting out here, I can't see who that is on the far side, but then you have Nick, Caden, Ethan, Will, Freddie, and Atticus over here on the near side. I think that on the far side it looks like it's Owen. So, all right, so starting here, first game in the WJ home tournament. Looks like Atticus is doing a swim off. It's right below me, so it's kind of hard to see. Looks like Atticus wins it. Back to Freddie. Freddie over to Will. Pressing on Nick. Nick down to Caden. Caden shoots wide. All right, sorry, back on defense. Quick pass out of bounds. And stay back on offense. Down the near cut, Atticus. Atticus into Will. Will no foul, even though it was over his back. Again, what I expect a foul from high school last year. All right, Nick taking this guy. Atticus back. Nice shot, Atticus. Good defense. Shot wide, high. Fast pace back and forth so far. All right, up to Owen. Owen back to Nick. Nick down to Caden. Caden draws a foul, or draws an exclusion. Number 3 out. Down to Atticus. Atticus up to Freddie. Freddie over to Nick. Nick down to Owen. Owen back to Nick. Oh, nice shot from the outside from Nick. Goes wide. Right up to the near side, you have Atticus playing defense. You have Will down at full D. Offensive foul. Turnover. Gannon back to Behrend. Right up to Freddie. Freddie has space. Walk in near side over to Nick. Nick shoots and scores. Or no, is that Will? That was Will. Will shoots and scores. 1-0 Behrend. Sorry, 16 versus 18. It's kind of hard to see. All right, nice pass across. We've got some guys coming in. You have Eugene, Dylan, and Ryan coming in. Atticus, Caden, and Owen still out. So we're going to move. All right, down low. Atticus coming over. Nice save by Ethan. All right, a couple guys driving through. Nice lob up, number 5, shoots and scores. Ties the game, 1-1. All right, so back Ethan's. So you have Eugene, Dylan, Caden, Atticus, Harp, and Owen. Near side over here to Eugene. Eugene looking. I'll shoot. Shoots it outside of the post. Gannon back on offense. Quick pass out to number 10. Shoots and scores. 2-1. Gannon. A little transition. They outswam some of our guys. Got ahead. And that looks like Atticus and Owen are out. And Jack. And I'm not sure who else came in. Rylan, maybe? All right, foul. Eugene gets the ball back. All right, Jack. Jack's looking. Caden gets the ball stolen from behind. Behrend does your job back on defense. And up to the top. Number 3 looking to shoot, drops it inside. Number 20 spins. One-on-one with the goalie, shoots and scores. 3-1. One more subs coming in. All right. Looks like Adrian, Freddie. I don't know. Someone came in. All right. On the near side here to Freddie. Freddie over the top to Nick. Nick looked down low for Ryland. Goalie comes out and steals it. Transition Gannon. 20 posts up on Nick down low. Nice save, nice tip by Ethan. 2 meters. All right, Dylan presses around the top. Freddie pressing. Freddie, common foul. Reset. Nick's doing a good job down low. Nice save, another 2 meters, another new shot clock. Nice press by Ryland. You have Jack covering the back post. Does a good job pressing. Top. The near side. Foul on Freddie. Gannon shoots and scores from. I think Owen back in. Freddie in. Adrian's in. Dylan. I'm trying to see all the numbers out there. All right. Ethan starts the ball in the back. Near side over here to Freddie. Freddie down to Adrian. Adrian's looking, goes across, forces the pass into Owen. Tipped away, transition. Gannon on to break. Shoots and scores. All right, 5-1. 20 seconds left in the first. A bunch more subs came in, like Eugene, Will, Caden, Carol. Not sure. Turnover, transition, breakaway from Gannon. Shoots and scores. I actually have no idea how much time's left because the scoreboard doesn't show anything. At first when I looked up I saw 20, but I have no idea what much time's left in the first. Oh yeah, never mind, it's on the shot clocks. So 3:47 to go here in the first, 6-1. Ball up to Carp into Caden. Caden tries to turn. Ball gets pushed away from behind. Yeah. Another quick shot score. It's like Nick's back in. Let's see. Nick, Carol, Atticus, Caden, Will, and Eugene. Eugene with the ball. Eugene down to Atticus. Atticus goes across to Nick. Nick shoots and scores. All right. So 3:08 here in the first makes it 7-2. All right, Caden gets a steal. Caden drops it back to Eugene. You have Atticus and can't see who that is over there. Ball goes up to Nick. Nick walks in. Nick shoots. Nice save. No rebound. All right, Atticus pressing. Atticus ball goes across. Carroll drop, hand back. With Nick, block. Caden with a shot block. Tips the ball, goes out of bounds. Not really a true shot block. All right, near side over to Eugene. Eugene down to Atticus. Atticus into Caden. Number 3. That's number 3's second already. Caden draws another exclusion. Or is that 5 meter? Oh, that's 5 meters, so it's still exclusion. All right. Ball back to Nick. Nice save by the goalie. And a 5 meter shot by Nick. All right. Over the near side. Nick pressing. Guys driving around up top. Near side. Atticus does a good job pressing. Foul. Caden's down on hole D. Nick up top. Nice save by Ethan. All right, transition out over to Carroll. No idea what happened. Into Nick again, shoots and scores. Nice job, Carroll to Nick. It's at 7-3. That's number 3's third foul. I think he fouled out already. So, all right, so 127 into firsts. Dropping out. You have Caden pressing up top, Nick pressing on the near side, down the near corner, Owen pressing. You have Dylan down low playing hole D up top. Near side Atticus. Down low, nice steal. Nice steal by Evan. Evan goes back to Ethan. Up top, you have Nick. Nick has plenty of space. Nice look. Nice look over to Owen. Shoots and scores. Nick fakes. Owen on the near side, right outside 2 meters. Shoots and scores. Makes it 4-7. Nice little run by Behrend here. Drop it back. Atticus at the top. You have Nick up down low. Dylan. Oh, they called a hook. They didn't call offensive foul. Look like quick outreach to. Sorry, I didn't turn the camera fast enough. Another exclusion. Atticus got his hand on the ball. Man up. Man up, Behrend. Caden back to Evan. Yes, back to Nick. Nick shoots and scores. 7-5. All right, Caden goes up and presses. You have Dylan down low. To the near side, you have Atticus. Atticus up top, down low. I think Evan, and then Dylan both tip it back. So I'm not sure one of them gets a steal. Nick looking to shoot. Oh. Nice shot. Shot block. All right, so at the end of 1, Behrend goes on a little bit of a run. I still can't zoom in for some reason, but 7-5 after the first period. They're down 7-1. and now they did a little bit of a run. They look much better there. First game of the season, you'll have that. I will mute until start of the second. All right, so start of the second here again. Gannon 7, Behrend 5. Swim off down below. You can't really see, but Gannon wins it over Ryland. All right, looks like Freddie's down playing hole D. You have Jack pressing down in the near corner. You have Carol go across to, I'm not sure, goes around Carp, shoots, scores. And it looks like this is Andy in net now to start the second. So getting some people some touches. So Andy comes with the ball. So real quick, we have Carp, we have Freddie, we have Adrian, we have Jack. We're moving around, and then we have Eugene and Ryland out there right now. All right, so 8-5 here in the second. It goes over to Carp. Carp gets fouled, looking, goes down low to Ryland. Ryland's looking. Ryland goes always across Adrian, shoots and scores. Nice job. Nice back post, nice drive. 8-6. All right, you got some more subs coming in. Looks like I'll wait till everybody switches out, and we'll see who actually stays in the pool. It's a wholesale. So it looks like you have Bobby, Owen, Caden, Nick, Dylan, and Carol. All right, top. Down low to Dylan. All right, 5-meter call, or yeah. Either way, it's on Dylan, number 5 on 5-meter. All right, you got Andy in goal. Andy's real tall. Nice skip shot in the lower corner. Makes it 6-9. All right, so Andy comes up with the ball. Behrend back on offense. Over, up, bad pass. Nick's got to steal it, breakaway, coming in, sorry, better turn the camera. Shoots and scores. Just a bad pass from the back. Bad time to turn over, come in. 10-6. All right, Andy up to Nick. Nick looking. Nick into Caden. Caden shoots off the crossbar, shoots and scores. Nice feed by Nick. Nice fall on his rebound by Caden. All right, back on defense. You have Dylan down low. You have Bobby up here on the near side, over the far side to Carroll. Carroll down low. Dylan, nice job by Owen coming back. Dylan just puts his hands up. Owen came back and stole the ball. Caden shoots and scores. Helps if I aim the camera the right direction. So it was a 2-on-1. I think Carroll was taking the defender. Caden quick skip shot, shoots and scores. 10-8. Sorry, I'm too busy watching the game. I'm not really turning the camera as well. All right, so I don't know if there's an exclusion there. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Oh, all right, Bobby got excluded there. I see the number now. All right, man down. All right, Carroll, hand up. You have Nick, hand up. The near side, you have Owen. Caden with a nice steal. All right, so 5:52 here. Score 10-8. Over to Freddie. Freddie has space, walking in. All right, Freddie over to Nick. Get tipped away. Nick gets by his guy. 5, 4. Okay. Dump it! Nice job. All right, so Freddie's back on D with Dylan, Carroll, and Nick. Owen and Caden are dropping back as well. Good defensive position. All right, so you got Nick. Hand up. Caden, hand up over the near corner. You got, all right, can't get to it. Dylan with a steal. Dylan back to Andy. Behrend transition. All right, he's holding on to it. Up to Freddie, middle of the pool. Freddie is pressing over the near side to Dylan. Dylan's looking. Dylan, people need to talk. Dylan didn't even see the guy coming. All right, so we have two guys back, 3-on-2. Freddie's trying to take the pass. It's the best Andy could do. On a breakaway, they come in and shoot and score. All right, so it's 8-11. All right, 4:43 left to go. Like a wholesale change. Everyone's coming out. All right, so Andy's still on with the ball. So you have Atticus, Jack, Rylan. Turn their head so I can see your number. Eugene and Evan. All right, sorry. Aim down here. All right, so Jack gets fouled. You have Will driving through. All right, over the near side to Eugene. Eugene back down low. Nice shot. And Adrian backhander shoots and scores. 11-9. Sorry, I missed who fed that in there. I'm too busy looking down my cheat sheet to see who's actually the numbers are. All right, so Evan pressing. Now down here is Adrian. Atticus pressing. Atticus fouls, drops back to help out Will down low. Atticus, 10 shoots from the outside, skips to the near corner, beats Andy. 9-12. All right, Andy with the ball. There's a near side over here to Jack. Jack the whole ways across to Eugene. Eugene down to Atticus. Sorry, turn the camera. Atticus feeding inside. Ball under. Will can't get to it. Behrend back on defense. All right, I'm not sure. I think Behrend got an exclusion. I didn't see what number they put in because Gannon took a timeout immediately. I think Evan got excluded. We'll figure it out. All right, so 3:53 here in the second. Score is 12-9. Looks like some changes, get some fresh legs out there. Looks like you have Carp, Nick, Dylan. I think that's Bobby, Atticus, Eugene. Owen jumped in as well, so we have Owen, Atticus, Will, Dylan, Nick, and Bobby. So, and then I think Carp's over there serving the exclusion, but I think it was somebody else. I think it was Evan. Anyways. Or no, hold on. And Bobby just got out. So, 1, 2, 3. All right, so now they have the right number because they have 5 people. Oh, well, I just printed it from the website. And, all right, thanks. Honestly, yeah, any corrections is appreciated. I don't know. All right, sorry, Carl, not Carol. All right, Andy up to Ryan. Ryan down to, I think that's Owen down there. Owen has Atticus in the back post. Back and forth, back. Shot, nice save. Transition. Gannon's way out in front. They have 3-on-1. Pass over across, number 4 shoots and scores. 13-9. When you force a shot like that, it's hard because the defense isn't ready in the transition. All right. All right, so Andy up to Dylan. Dylan's looking, goes down to Owen. Owen shoots near side, 2 meters. All right. Owen up top to Nick. Atticus, they transition. Apologize for not turning the screen. It's a breakaway 1-on-1 with Andy, shoots and scores. All right, timeout, Behrend. All right, so we're 15-9 now. Gannon, 2:53 here in the second. Again, scores 15-9 Gannon. 2:53 here in the second. In the pool, we have Owen, Nick, Atticus, Caden, Dylan, and I think that's Will. And Andy in goal. All right, Andy over to Nick. Nick looking, Nick down to Owen. Owen's looking. Owen over top to Dylan. Dylan down to Caden. Caden draws another 5-meter. Now looks like Nick's going to take this one as well. I think that's Caden's fourth ejection drawn today. Oh! Unlucky. That's 2 saves on 5 meters. All right, back on defense. You have Will down low, hold D. All right, Gannon posts up, shoots and scores. All right, it's like Andy's looking, so I'm trying to see who. Nick stepped out, and I'm trying to see who came in for him. So you have Dylan over near side to Atticus, out of bounds. Will, Carroll, Freddie came in. That's who's in. So Freddie's back on hold D. I think transition is where Penn State's getting beat a lot. Like they have guys way ahead all the time. Nice pass to the back post. Number 12 got behind Will, shoots and scores. All right, 17-9. All right, looks like we have Matt and Adrian and Carl came in. Who else? And Rylan. Hopefully I got everybody there, and Jack as well. So you got ball over to Freddie. Freddie down low to Jack, and then back to Freddie. Freddie goes to near side here to Rylan. Rylan over to Freddie. Back over to Jack. Back to Freddie. Back to Rylan. Ball gets tipped away. All right, nice job by Rylan to get back and spin his guy. Common foul, slows things down. My fault. I'm watching the game. More people. Guy was wide open in the back post, shoots and scores. Sorry, 18-9. All right, Andy, the ball over to Rylan. Rylan down to Carl. Carl back to Rylan. Steal, transition, breakaway. Rylan's trying to catch up. Freddie's just taking the pass. Nice job by Rylan. He took the ball away from him. Not sure what happened, but it was basically a turnover. All right, ball over to Jack. Jack's looking, goes into Adrian. Adrian gets a foul call. Adrian back to Jack. Jack over to Carl, but a little too high. Turnover, Behrend. Transition. All right, you have Jack going back. You have Freddie and Matt down low. Matt steps up to press. Matt fouls, drops back to help out. Go in the near side. You have Jack. Jack fouls it all, trying to get outside. All right. Out of bounds. Turnover. Behrend. Behrend's ball. All right. Andy over to Rylan. Rylan's looking, needs some movement. Over the far side. Nice step. Carl with the goal. Nice pass over by, no idea. I think it might have been Jack. Jack to Carl for the goal. Nice back post drive. Now it's like a wholesale change again. Everybody's out. So it looks like Evan, Caden, Owen, Dylan, Nick, and Eugene. All right, there's 6 seconds left until halftime. They're just going to pass the ball around. Behrend's trying to press. All right, at the half. Penn State Behrend 8, Gannon 18. I'll mute during halftime. All right, starting the third. Looks like Carp's taking this one off. It's kind of hard to see. He's down in the corner. Give Carp, Eugene, Dylan. Looks like Ethan's back in goal. Caden, Nick, and Owen. All right, trying to see the swim off there. Oh no, it isn't Carp. It's actually it's Evan. It's 13, not 3. So, all right. So Behrend's back on defense. That was a quick, nice backhander from way out, 5-meter mark. Beats Ethan, shoots and scores 19-10. All right, Ethan coming up with the ball. All right. So you have Eugene down to Caden. I guess Caden a call for offensive foul somewhere there. I'm not sure what happened. Pushed off the bottom, something. I'm not sure what the call was there. All right, so back on defense. You have Eugene down low. Or 6 again. Turns on Dylan. Caden can't get back to help out. Shoots and scores. It's 20-10. So you have Evan, Eugene, Caden, Will, Owen. Too many people. All right. Looks like Evan got out there. So you have Will and Caden down low. You have Eugene on top. So Nick. Over the near side to Eugene. Eugene looking, shoots and scores. All right, so 20-11. All right, so you got Will Plack and hold D. You got Bobby on the far side. Owen, Caden pressing. You have Nick pressing the ball right now. And then you have Eugene down here in the corner. Nice save. Nice tip. Rebound over to Owen. Owen back to Ethan. Over up the near side to Eugene. Eugene has some space. Walks in. Over to Owen. Owen foul. Ball skips by Caden. Turnover. Nick's pressing down low over to number 9. Nice job by Bobby, coming from behind and stealing the ball. Looks like maybe bloody nose. So number 9 for Gannon, I think, is coming out. All right, nice job by Bobby, dropping back, and the steal coming from behind. All right, so you got Ethan up here to Eugene. Eugene's walking over to Nick. Nice job. Nick shoots and scores. I think there was so much going on in front of the goalie with Will and Caden. He wasn't watching his angles. Nick takes advantage of it, shoots and scores. All right. Is this Adrian coming in? All right, so Adrian in, Will out. So Eugene, Adrian, Caden, Owen, Nick, and Bobby. I have Nick down playing hold D. We have Adrian pressing. Nice job by Owen, stepping back and tipping the ball away. Nick does a good job keeping his hands up. All right, Eugene drops it back to Nick. It goes over to Eugene. Eugene down to Caden. Oh, nice save. Caden got a shot off. Goalie tips it. All right, score still 20-12. Ball coming up. Eugene comes out to press. You have Nick down low. Exclusion on Nick. Man down. You have Owen down low. Adrian. Bobby pressing, hands up. Adrian, hands up. Nice passing around. Ethan can't get over, shoots and scores. It's at 21-12. 4:51 here in the third. All right, let's see who's coming out, who's coming in. It looks like Rylan, Freddie, Adrian, Matt, Atticus, and Carp. All right, so if we have Freddie up top, over to Carp to Freddie, Freddie to Rylan, Ryan down to Adrian. Adrian, ball gets slipped away. Couldn't handle the pass, slips through his hand, back to the goalie, back out to Gannon. have Freddie down low. You have Rylan helping him out. You have Adrian up top pressing. Shot off the crossbar, out wide. Going back. Ball up to Atticus. Atticus down low to Matt. Shoots and scores. Nice shot of Matt posting up. Makes it 21-13. It's like Matt's down playing hole D. Up here, Atticus pressing. Oh, you have Freddie and Matt switch down low. Adrian gets a gift steal. He drops the ball. I guess there was an exclusion there too. I'm not sure what happened. I think number 11 exclusion. All right, Adrian walking. He has someone on his back. We're talking. Down to Atticus. Atticus over to Matt. Matt over to near side to Carp. Carp back up to Freddie. Freddie to Matt. Matt to Atticus. Atticus looks. Goes to far side to Carp. Carp to Freddie. Freddie to Matt. Back to Freddie. Freddie shoots. Off the goalie. 2 meter. New shot clock. All right, Atticus getting the ball. All right, so Atticus down in the corner. You can't really see him. Foul again. Goes near side. Nice back post. Nice stride by Adrian. Nice job by Atticus finding him. Little tip in for the goal. 21-13. That's probably 21-14 now. It looks like Carl and Jack are coming in. Matt and Adrian heading out. So it is, this 21-14 here with 3:18 left to go in the third. Looks like Caden came in for someone else. Looks like Carl maybe took out. Right down. Atticus pressing. Yeah, you have Freddie down low, or you have Will down. All right, Evan with a shot block. That was Freddie down low, so I keep having to look down the name. So number 8 is Freddie. Freddie with the ball, walking in. Over the near side here to Rylan. Rylan to Caden. Caden shoots and scores. Yeah. All right, so Rylan, Atticus, Caden, Jack, Carl, and Freddie. Atticus pressing. All right, Atticus does a good job dropping back to help out. Nice show by Rylan, taking away the near post, and Ethan got the rest of it. And nice rebound by Carl. All right, up to Freddie. Freddie down to Caden. Caden back out to Carl. Carl back to Caden. Shot block. All right, Jack tries to get the rebound. All right, good job getting back. Rylan, Freddie, and Carl are all back on defense. All right, you have Atticus pressing over the near side. Looks like Jack. Jack inside. Caden with the steal. Or really a foul. Back to Ethan. You have Freddie. All right, Freddie up the breakaway, but Rylan gets the ball on the near side, over to Atticus. Atticus trying to spin his guy. Foul call. Atticus over to Freddie. Freddie into Caden. Another exclusion. Atticus back to Carl. Carl to Freddie. Freddie to Jack. Jack over to Carl. Carl to Atticus. Back over to Jack. Shot block. Out of bounds. Gannon's ball. 21-15. 1:20 to go here in the third. You have Freddie down playing hole D. Hayden and Ryland half drop back. You have Carl pinching in as well from the far side. All right, so you have Ryland pushing down low. Nice job by Freddie. Partially blocks the guy's arm. Easy drop in there. Transition out to Ryland. All right, over to Atticus. Atticus shoots and scores. I think Ryland to Atticus. I was trying to figure out what away from the ball. I think number 2 got exclusion. It was a quick man up play. So it's 16-21. Behrend looks good at stretches. I think they're trying to figure some stuff out, put people in different possessions. Gannon's a strong team. I know from last year. I don't know much past that. So I watched them a little bit last year. But yeah, so I think Behrend is doing well. There's some things they need to clean up, but I think overall, everyone's getting some time. Coach Gene is figuring some stuff out. So, okay. So, Eugene pressing over to Owen. Owen presses. Ooh, I think Eugene got his fingers on that, but hits the crossbar, comes down. Oh, ball out to Owen. All right, yeah. Drew down low. Hole. Over the near side to Evan. Oh, it should have been. Maybe it didn't tip it. I thought he tipped it. Maybe it went up the crossbar. But Eugene with a quick shot. Turnover. Let's give you have Nick, Evan, and Owen all back on D. You have Ryan pressing. Up top, you have Drew. Nice read by Ethan. Comes out and steal the ball, trying to go in the whole set. So 9 seconds. Ball goes by Eugene. It's got Drew open in the middle. Nice shot by Clark pressing, so they can't get a shot off. All right, so after 3, 21, Gannon 21, Behrend 16. All right, coming out for the fourth. Score is 21-16. Gannon with the lead. Looks like Owen's doing a swim off. Next to him is Nick. Next to him looks like it's Will. Ethan's in goal again. Caden, maybe it's Adrian and Dylan on the far side. When they turn their head, maybe I'll get to know their numbers. All right, so Owen's doing the swim off down low. It's shut off. I'll look at it in a minute. Cool. All right, sorry. Someone's showing me their phone about some messages. All right, so Adrian foul on the near side. Dylan drops back to help Will out. Hold D. On the near side, ball goes out of bounds. Turnover, Gannon. All right, ball goes up to Dylan. You have Adrian and Caden down low. You have Nick driving through the middle. You have Nick down low. Shoots and scores. That was a nice move by Nick driving through the middle. Messed up the defense. Caden was wide open in the back post. 17 now for Behrend. All right. You have Will down low. You have Owen pressing. On the near side, you have Will down low, playing hold D. Guy just powers through underneath Will, shoots and scores. Problem with press in my unprofessional pain is you isolate the hold D one-on-one, but whatever. All right, Ethan. Up to Will. Will down to Adrian, gets tipped away. Dylan. All right, foul. Foul on Behrend, transition. Nice little lob by Gannon into the far corner. Looks like Will's out. Taking a break, Atticus jumps in. All right, Ethan with the ball, 23-17. All right, you got Nick. Nick getting pressed. Nick down to Owen. Owen into Caden. Caden exclusion. Caden drawing an exclusion. Goes over to Dylan. Dylan over to Atticus. Atticus to Dylan. Dylan to Nick. Nick off the crossbar. Excuse me. All right. Behrend back on defense. You have Nick and Dylan down low. Some miscommunication. A nice save by Ethan to save out the defense. All right, trying to figure which side the ball's coming in on. All right, far side. Go top. You have Dylan down low playing hold D. You have Nick outside challenge shot down low. Back up top. Nick challenges. I think Owen got excluded there. It's away from the ball. I wasn't sure what was going on. So man down Behrend. Nice save. Get that, Nick. Nick can't get over to it. They're calling inside 2 meters. No goal. All right, so you have Jack down to Atticus. Atticus across to Nick. Nick off the crossbar, doesn't go in. Unlucky. All right, getting back. Yep, I see Dylan and Atticus doing a good job getting back. I guess the ball went out of bounds. I was watching transition. All right, so Jack over here to Nick. Nick into Caden. Number 9 tackles Caden in it. All right, Caden's 7th drawing exclusion. All right, timeout, Behrend. Still going on, currently 23-17 in the fourth, we're 5 minutes to go. Still got some time. All right, let's see what Behrend draws up for the man up play. We have Atticus, Nick, Caden, Owen, Freddie. Missing somebody. Oh, someone else just dove in. Who's that? Is that Carl? Or no, it's Eugene. I'll get the numbers right eventually. All right, so Eugene. So Ethan over to Eugene. Eugene down to Atticus. Atticus, Eugene over to Freddie. Freddie to Owen. Owen across to Atticus. Atticus. Nick didn't get a ton on it, but it's a nice little alley-oop play. So it's good. Freddie's back on defense already. You have Caden, Eugene as well. All right, Nick presses the ball. Eugene goes out pressing. You have Caden playing hole D. Over near side to Freddie. All right, Owen fouls. 2 seconds. They dump it in the far corner. All right. Ethan gets it. Behrend back on offense. Right over here near side to Freddie. Ball under. Unlucky. The 12 did a good job pressing the ball. Freddie's getting back. Nice save by Ethan. It's the best case scenario. 1-on-1. Freddie doesn't get an exclusion. Ethan with a save. All right, up to Owen. Owen into Caden. Up top to Nick. Oh, Nick gets a bad bounce on the skip shot. Way over the net. 4:15 left here in the fourth. All right, we have Nick and Freddie down low. Nice job. Eugene comes back with a steal. Nick did a good job holding his guy up. Eugene just easily came back, picked the ball up to Atticus. Atticus has Freddie and Caden down low. Freddie's driving to the far post now. Up to Eugene. Eugene over to Nick. Nick beats his guy. Nick out to Eugene. Eugene down to Caden. Caden shoots and scores. Makes it 18-23. All right, so a couple changes. You have Carp out here. Ball gets tipped away. Caden gets it. Goes back to Ethan. So I was looking on to see who's actually out here now. You have Carl, Atticus, Freddie, Caden, Carp, and who's that on the far side? Looks like it's Eugene over there, 2 meter. All right, so Carl up top, Atticus driving through, Atticus down low. A little too far. Eugene looked for Caden dropping back to the back post, but a little far out of his hand, but it's good. Behrend's getting back on defense. You have Freddie, Eugene, Carl. Unlucky. Bad transition. All right, so coming in off the bench, you have Rylan and Will. 18-24. All right, so you have Nick, Will, Eugene, Carp, Rylan, and Atticus. All right, Carp back over to Eugene. Eugene shoots wide. Turnover, Behrend. You have Rylan and Nick down low. Nice steal by Carp. Carp doesn't have a lot of support with him. Probably go back. Goes back to Will. Will over to Rylan. Rylan walks in. Oh, off the post. Carp gets the rebound. New shot clock. All right, Carp over to Nick. Nick down to, I have no idea who that is. Oh, that was Rylan. Carp for the rebound. Go back post. Nice look. Eugene drives. Nice look by Carp. Taps it in for a goal. Gannon takes the timeout. All right, makes it 24-19. All right, so we have 2 minutes left here in the game. Gannon is up by 5. We'll see how Coach Gina plays the rest of the game, putting people in different positions, trying to get them some experience, see what she has for the games that count tomorrow. Yeah, like it depends who they're playing. Like it's early in the season, they're throwing different guys out there. When do you guys play?
Played them last night.
Oh yeah, do you play right after this? You play right after this? Okay. Cool. I volunteered to do the same thing I did for NA. All right, Atticus gets the loose ball back to Ethan. So I was talking to the W&J coach. His son goes to the same high school. All right, so Carp gets the ball tipped away. Matt does a good job getting the rebound. Gets a shot on net. Bad to force that shot. And ready to break away. That's the only thing Dylan could have done. Foul from behind 5 meters. All right, sorry. Too busy talking to Nicola. So out here is Matt, Carp, Dylan, Caden, Atticus, and Rylan, I think. Nice save. All right, Rylan gets the rebound, back to Ethan. Ethan up to Carp. Carp looks. Oh, it's 2 meters. Tips it up. You have Atticus getting the ball. You have Rylan up top. You have Dylan trying to drive through. Near side of Carp into Caden. Common foul. Caden up to Carp. I think Matt drew a foul there. Drew an exclusion on number 8. Caden up to Carp. Carp over to Rylan. Rylan back to Carp. Carp back to Caden. Caden looks across to Atticus. Oh, Atticus. They might have called 2 meters. They called 2 meters at a ball under. It looks like. I'm not really sure about that there. What the call was. But anyways, Rylan's back. Nice save by Ethan. As long as they don't get beat in transition, they have somebody back. We'll be fine. You got 40 seconds. All right, you have Matt and Caden and Atticus up. You have Carp walking up. You have Rylan driving through down to Matt. Ball gets tipped away as Matt tries the inlet pass. All right, they're going to hold. There's 23 seconds. Matt's pressing down in the corner. Took a timeout. Scores 24-19. 20 seconds left. Gannon took a timeout just to get some of the pressure off on the far end. All right, so Gene is putting in a whole new group of guys for the last 20 seconds. Looks like Bobby, Freddie, Drew, Jack, Carl, and Evan, I think, if I got all the numbers correct. Bobby, Freddie, Evan, Jack, Drew, Carl. Yep. Just gonna watch him play catch for 20 seconds, try to keep the ball away from Behrend. All right, pass over here to near side. Drew's trying to press. Over near side. Over here, Jack fouls. Just to go back to the goalie again. Got 5 seconds. Near side. Appreciate him not shooting there. All right, so first game of the W&J tournament weekend. Gannon 24, Behrend 19. All right, I'm signing off. I think our next game is against Salem at 1:30. I'll probably start a couple minutes before then. But I think positive results out of that game there.